speaking about Texas like that, and with sports, and how Texas just don't play.
Right.
Number one sport in Texas. What?
Oh, come on, man.
What is it?
Texas high school football.
Yes. If you didn't know that, yeah, for sure.
But it's not. It's Texas high school football. You have to say it
High
like that.
school.
You have to say it like that.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I'm like, man, the season's about to come up, and 2-a-days and stuff. I like that shit's no joke. I hope these kids, freaking getting ready for this season,
bro,
and stuff like that. And the thing about it is that, all right. So the reason I bring this up is that, hey, right now, like it's a weird, like I always hate this time of like sports because basketball is done.
Right.
No one really watches baseball until the World Series comes up. Like, cause
it's
like,
a lot of
I
games.
love baseball.
It's a lot of games.
Don't get me wrong. I love my Astros. You know what I mean? But honestly, like, I just want to see September, because September is the last month of the regular season where they're really trying to go for the pennant race and trying to get their names in the playoffs and stuff like that for October. So, but like July, August time frame is just such a weird, because there's no basketball. Football is still a ways away,
right?
Like that, and so now, obviously, football coming up, in Texas is it's like, man, it's gonna be hot as shit,
bro,
and stuff like that, bro. But like, talk about like, I'm pretty, and I hope they do, all right, because check this out. I was looking at this other day, bro. All right, if you just had to guess, what your school, all right,
okay,
paid for their football stadium and stuff like that, what would you think? Matter of fact, did
HISD didn't even have. We didn't have it.
Pasadena shared one over there in Pasadena. Like,
right, that's what I was saying. Like,
okay, first of all, like, describe me, your football stadium. Did y'all have like your bleachers and stuff like
you
that?
talking about Del Mar?
Describe me. Okay, I've never been to. I didn't graduate.
Right,
high
right.
School
You were.
Texas. All right. So describe me your bleachers and your stadium and stuff like that.
Basic.
Bro, all of so Del Mar. Let me see. It's Del Mar, and it's another stadium that's at Butler. Were the two main ones that we dealt with, and they were like small stadiums, but it was for all the HISD, which is like a huge district. In
multiple schools paid it out.
Bro,
oh my
bro,
God.
are you serious?
Yeah. We had Veterans Memorial, and it was the same thing.
No,
I don't believe that.
No, bro, no way.
Oh,
when you played like a scrimmage game, you played
crazy.
It on the field, in the back of the high school that had like divots and shit in it. There was like the yard keeper was like some weird dude that was like groundkeeper Willie from the Simpsons. Barely ever fucking did anything right.
Yeah.
But no, it was one stadium for like, and they do like all the graduations and shit at those stadiums, bro. Like it's one stadium for everything for the whole district.
Sweating they leave out in that,
bro. But yeah, it was just nothing.
All right, so like I from like all the way until my senior year, I went to high school in North Carolina, and then me living with my brother in a military family, I finished my senior year in Kentucky. So all right. My high school in North Carolina, like we had a pretty decent stadium, you know what I mean? Like our home side, had a box, freaking nice bleachers and things like that, a field house, our football coach, the head coach. Nah,
I know, right?
It wasn't even rich. Now that you're telling me this about
you mean
your
you didn't
school,
have to get on a bus to go to your stadium or anything?
Nah.
It was
we
at
had
the
it.
school?
It was at the school. It was at the school. Yeah. So now you're telling me this, I'm like, whoa, I'm a little shocked. I'm not gonna lie.
Way, bro.
All right, like that.
Now, if you go out to like Katy,
no, but
they're different. Fair.
No,
they're different.
Even if I would have stayed here in Houston and went to school, I would have went either to. Now it's not there no more, but it was still decent at the time, Sam Houston, or I would have went to Barbara Jordan, and they had football stadiums at their high schools.
Bro.
So,
did Barbara Jordan?
Yeah, they did. I
know Barbara Jordan may have. Oh, but that's on the Barbara Jordan's on the north side.
Yeah, and then Sam Houston, it's not even there no more. But
really?
Back in the day, I think they ended up tearing it down. It became like a high school for science, and then they ended up tearing it down and things like that. Yeah, that's but if they had football stadiums at their schools,
bro.
You know, all right. So let me get back to
Where
like,
they did not.
So the head coach,
Neither
the head
EA.
coach for my high school team in my high school team in North Carolina, like that dude, like he was meticulous about his football. Every day you would see him out there cutting his grass, the grass. Every day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like that, you know. So like he made sure that thing was cured. And then when it was baseball season, because he was also the head coach for baseball season, he'd do it for the baseball field too, like that. So
Real nice.
yeah. And then when I went to Kentucky, all right, that's when it was a bigger step up. You know, you're talking about they had a legit PTA. So these parents, man, you know, they donated tons of money to the school.
That's
and things like
crazy,
that. They had a crazy stadium. I'm talking about, you know, concrete freaking walkways with freaking bleachers on it like that. Both, you know, like that. You know, they had a camera freaking booth and like that. All right.
Dang.
And I thought that was upscaled as well. All right.
It's not, bro.
Not compared to what I saw freaking the other
It's
day.
not, bro.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't even see what high school it was. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere like in Prairie, Texas, you know, like that where all right. This thing had box suites in it, bro.
Stop.
Yes.
No.
All right.
No. So there are areas. Like, so you've seen the movie Friday Night Lights, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's about
Yeah, that's in Prairie, Texas.
That's
what I'm
about
talking
Odessa,
yeah.
Permian.
Yeah.
Right?
Odessa. Yeah.
Odessa.
Yeah.
And so that was like there are areas in Texas where that's it, bro.
No, yeah. It's
like that's it.
You know,
like everything is done for like what do you mean you're second string?
No, yeah, they're freaking those students that are going like our starters for the team. No, they're for sure like it's literally two options. First option is Texas Longhorns. Second option is gonna be like Oklahoma,
bro.
You know what I mean? Or you know it got and if Holy Grail, maybe they go to Alabama or something like that out of state. But obviously they want to play Texas, Oklahoma. You know, go to Texas A&M, maybe
bro.
You know, like that.
These districts, because that's what. So it's a little bit different for those districts. I feel like because the districts are smaller, so they've got like. You know, an elementary school, a middle school, and a high school. So the high school is the thing. Like, that's how they generate money for the district. So they really put the money out for school, and they play, like, other schools all around the state, right? Which cool. But when they have their stadiums, bro.
Yeah. All right, so let me paint a picture for the stadium, bro. This thing looked like it can go head to head with any freaking NFL team.
I believe you.
I was
I believe
like,
you.
what, bro? It like, you know,
pull it up.
it was a coliseum, bro. It was like a walkway coming in, bro. You know, they had on both sides. They had freaking towers, you know, for like the commentary and stuff like that. Videos inside. They had suites, bro.
I believe it. I 100% believe it.
You know, I can't even imagine what they're serving in their concession stands. There ain't no hot dogs and popcorn.
Filet mignon.
Just like that. All right. $35 million for this freaking stadium.
I 100% believe it.
Like,
but when you think about the revenue that school generates off of football, it's probably well worth it.
Melissa High School.
What's it called?
Melissa High School.
Melissa High School?
Yeah.
And what part of Texas is that?
Let's see.
I just see North Texas.
Yeah, it just says North Texas. It doesn't really say.
Bro, but I'm
40 miles outside of Dallas.
Of course. Arlington. I bet you freaking, what's the owner's name?
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones. Like,
it's in his backyard.
Little cousin, you know, little nephew's playing for them or something like that. Yeah.
So Cowboy Stadium. So a good friend of mine lives in Dallas. And before the stadium was done, I had a seminar or something up there, and I went and I was like, hey, Stu, I want to go check out the new stadium. Yeah. So we went at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. We went to the stadium. First of all, if you've never been to the stadium.
Oh yeah, to AT&T?
Yeah.
The thing's
It's stupid.
Huge.
It had one of the bay doors open, and it literally looked like you could fly a shuttle in there. It was huge.
Nah, I've been to that one. Yeah.
And this was before it was open. So we went, like we walked around, and we found a security guard, and I was like, hey, you know, can we just come in and look? And he was, you know, dude, he was like, man, I would let y'all. He's like, but I can't. He's like, Jerry Jones is on his way up here. And the way he said it, like you knew he wasn't lying. And we were like, he was like, nah, man, bro just, he was like, bro just comes up here sometimes. like he just pops up at the fucking stadium. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
But it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. He's like, man, let me go check on the grass in the stadium.
Yeah.
But bro, but he was like, y'all can walk around. He's like, no trip on the. But he's like, but I can't let you in.
Yeah.
Bro, this thing, I felt so small.
Yeah, no, it is. It makes you feel like that.
Like NRG,
Yeah.
like NRG, like it's a
NRG is
stadium.
big.
Like it's big, but you feel like you're at a stadium.
Yeah.
But this thing, you feel small
Yeah,
next to
no,
it.
no, yeah,
It's
for sure.
crazy.
I've been there twice for two games like that, and I'm like, man, both times I went there, I was like, fuck, bro. And like, you know, it has like on the field suites like that, like field level suites and not high like that. So, and then, like, honestly, like, it kind of sucks because like if you're right behind one of the benches and stuff like that, the players are in front of you anyway. So so like, I don't know if I want to like that.
Well, you just watch it on TV.
Yeah, or that, you know, half the time, even if you got good seats, you're looking at you know, at that big ass jumbotron. Like, I'd rather be.
But you know, because they have those on the field suites are the ones that are right on the tunnel, right? Where
they're on the side.
When the players come out, they walk by, and you're like, oh,
you can literally reach your hand out, get a high five if they want to be a dick or something like that. Like that. All right, so going back to this high school though, they went even in more depth, bro. All right, this right here what made me real mad, dog. All right, like that, because all right, let's think about it. High school. All right, were you allowed to go outside of school during lunch and go get your own food?
No.
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 Like you will get in trouble.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless one of the coaches caught you. Then
you know, like, you better bring me something back.
You have to be cool with the security guard.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like that. You know, freaking. We always had sayings like back then too. You know, like that. Hey, you buy, I fly.
Right. Right.
So you know, I go out there like that, but you buy, you better put something in it. You know?
Right.
Like that. But bro, like today and today's school and stuff like that, you see kids all the time, you know, freaking just walking out of school and going to get lunch and coming back like that. It's a bit, bro, in this school, the one I was watching, you know, they were also putting, they're doing pictures of like the cafeteria, bro. This cafeteria had a legit freaking like mall freaking,
like a
food court. Yeah.
Shit.
Like Chipotle in there, Subway, Sonic. I was like, it wasn't even like trash, like freaking food. Like, no, it's like top tier.
It's like quality food.
You know,
It's like Sun Tzu's Chinese.
Best we had was Chick-fil-A catering.
Bro,
we had chicken strips and rectangle pizza.
Bro, ain't nothing ever gonna beat that rectangle pizza.
Nothing.
I don't know what they did with that cheese,
bro.
that government cheese.
That was so good. It was
and I don't even know to this day why they took it away. Jungle Juice, remember Jungle Juice?
Oh yeah.
Jungle Juice.
Bro,
you had to get the green one though. You know,
bro, they had to take it away because everything is political correct. They call it Jungle Juice.
Jungle Juice.
You're like, you can't call it Jungle
Bro,
Juice.
Jungle Juice
Get the
is
Jungle Juice out of here.
Yeah, bro.
But bro, that's because even so there's high school here, right?
Yeah.
But like where you were, there's football here. But like where you, man, I've looked at some of the places in the shit, like Oklahoma, bro. Those fucking wrestling programs in Oklahoma, like the way, like they lay out money for. Now the difference is you don't need a football stadium for a wrestling team, but they shell out money for these, like for the athletes that do the sport. I haven't seen that for basketball yet though, but
it's kind of crazy, you know. I'm pretty sure, like, what would you
too?
say is a real heavy like basketball state?
That's the thing. I don't think there is one.
I would probably say like somewhere more like Connecticut or even maybe you're going towards like Oregon or something like that.
See, when you look at like Connecticut,
that's kind of weird. That,
and like Rucker Park, they play like in New York, like they have like Rucker Park, like they have like a big street ball scene.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about schools
that
are like the schools, and it's kind of weird because like I'm like, you know, seeing that basketball is one of the premier sports in America and stuff like that. It's not known, like, you know, when you talk about basketball, they're like, you know, you're off the bat, you know, it's gonna be Florida, Texas, and like California. Yeah, those are big football states. But like, you know, when it's basketball season, it's not like you ever hear, you know, this in this state are you know, they're gonna be heavy recruited 1-star freaking basketball players or anything like that. You know, I don't really hear that as much or anything.
But you know, basketball, I mean, it's a lot. Shit. I can't even think of one.